Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. All right, so today's video is not going to be a clothing haul. It's not going to be, come shop with me, come travel with me, nothing like that. Today is a story time video. Today is a story about the time that my husband's mother caught me and him. Hold on, y'all. I need a cookie. Oreos with fudge. I don't know why I always have water when I have chocolate. To me, it tastes better than having it with milk. Mind you, I'm lactose intolerant, but I still love milk. I keep taking chances with it, even though it gives me the bubble guts. But that's neither here nor there. We need to get this story going. Okay, so, all right, so this is the story. There was one time when my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, he was homesick. You know, I called him and he sounded a little off on the phone. So I was like, what's wrong? What's the matter with you? Your voice don't sound the same, blah, blah, blah. You sound a little down. He was like, nothing, I'm just, I got a cold and stuff like that. So I was asking, you coming over to my house today? So he was like, no, because I'm kind of a little achy. Because he was supposed to come to my house. So we was going to chill for a little bit. And then we was just going to go off for a nice long ride around Brooklyn, whatever. So I was like, yeah, you coming over? And he was like, no, because I really don't feel good. But you know what? I'm not going to say no. Let me see how the day progresses. And if so, then I won't come to your house and chill, but I'll come get you and we can still go for a ride around Brooklyn. So I was like, all right, I was good with any of that. As long as I was going to be doing something for the day, I didn't care what it was. So I was good. So he wound up calling me back maybe an hour and a half later. And he was like, listen, I don't think I'm coming out at all because he said my throat is really sore. I feel kind of achy and stuff like that. I haven't been able to eat anything. My mother has been giving me soup and stuff like that because at this time, remember, we was teenagers. So he was living with his mother. I was living with my mother. So he was like, my mother's giving me soup and stuff like that. I'm in the bed. I got my pajamas on. I'm not leaving out of the house. So I said, okay, so did you eat all your soup and stuff? He said, no, she got me some Campbell's chicken noodle soup or something like that, one of those. He said he didn't like it. So where I lived, there was a restaurant on the next block that made food served and they made soup and stuff. So I asked him, you want me to bring you something? So he was like, you sure? I was like, yeah. I mean, we was going to hang out today anyway. If we can't hang outside, I'll just come by you, bring you the soup, and I'll just chill with you for the day. And then go home later. So he was like, okay. So I get dressed and stuff like that. I go to his house. Mind you, I'm not expecting that because he's sick. So I'm not expecting that. And I'm just going over there to be with my boyfriend. He's sick. And so I want to go take him some soup and, just watch a movie with him and just chill. So I get over there. I get to his house and I'm like, I said, where your mother at? Because we was, when I got there, he was in the living room sitting down. He had on long johns and a robe on. So he said to me, he was like, no, his mother was leaving out when I got there. She was leaving out. And he said, Ma, I think I'm going to go upstairs and get in the bed because I'm really achy and stuff. She said, okay, Keith, I'll see you later. So she left out. She said hi to me. She left out. I asked him, I said, where's she going? He said, I don't know, somewhere with her girlfriends and stuff like that. So I said, okay. So he said, could you help me upstairs? So he had, hot water bottle and stuff. Remember the hot water bottles, the red rubbery ones that had the long tube that, women use to clean themselves out and stuff like that. He had one of those water bottles. And then he had some, his soup and stuff and his orange juice and stuff. So he asked me to help him upstairs with his stuff. So I help him upstairs. So we sitting in his room, we watching a movie and stuff like that. And everything was fine, he's doing a little sore throat and, eating the lozenges and stuff like that, drinking the tea and blah, blah, blah. A couple of times I went downstairs, made him some tea. So I come upstairs, we sitting there, we chilling. And so then he started getting a little touchy-feely. So I'm like, what are you doing? He said, nothing, I can't touch you. I said, yeah, but should that be on your mind right now? You sick, da-da-da-da. So he was like, yeah, I'm sick, but I'm not dead. So, whatever. So I was like, all right, whatever's going to make you feel better because you sick, so I'll overlook it because you sick. So, I mean, it ain't like this our first time, so it wasn't no big deal. I just was saying, when I'm sick, I don't want to be touched. So I just assumed that, whatever. But I guess men are different, they different. They got to have it, So he kept doing a little touchy-feely and stuff like that. And then he was like, give me a kiss. I said, nigga, I ain't kissing you. You sick. You got a sore throat. I said, what, you trying to get me sick? That's why I can't leave out of the house. So he was like, nah, it's just, all I want is a cow. I want nothing crazy. I just want a little peck. So I went to peck him, and he grabbed me, and he held on to me, kissed me all hard and all that. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm kissing him. I was like, oh, this nigga think he's slick. I was like, oh, this nigga think he's slick. So he kissed me hard, so I pushed him off. I was like, you need to calm down. Because you sick, you're doing a lot right now and you sick. I thought, what happened to your bones being achy and all that? He said, my bone is still achy. I said, what you mean, bone still achy? He said, you know what I'm saying, my bone is still achy. So, oh gosh. So I said, you play too much. I started laughing because y'all get the joke. So I started laughing and stuff. So then he was like, come on, I'm sick. And I was like, exactly, you're sick. You shouldn't even be thinking about stuff like this. You're sick. So he was like, me being sick is not going to stop me from wanting you and stuff like that. So, after a while, I was like, all right. So I just was going to kiss him and stuff like that. So then he'd start getting antsy and he started touching this and touching that, doing this and doing that. He was doing the most, y'all. And so I wound up giving in, like us women usually do. We usually give in. So I gave in. So, we getting undressed slowly, this, that, and the 30, taking the clothes off and stuff. Because I always feel like if you want me, then I shouldn't have to take off my own clothes. Like, come on now. Make this romantic. At least give me something to work with here. You know what I'm saying? Make me feel good. Take my stuff off of me. Show me something. So he's taking my clothes off, and I'm sitting there like, okay, he's taking my clothes off. Stupid, young, dumb. And so I'm all, I'm all giddy and stuff like that. Like I'm a virgin, And I'm like, me and this man have been together, what? A year and a half, 2 years now, and I'm still acting like a schoolgirl with him. So he's taking my clothes off, da-da-da. So things start happening. You know how it is. We all grown here. You know what happens once the clothes come off. Whew, So the clothes come off. We doing what we doing, how we doing it, stuff like that. So, we doing missionary. You know what I'm saying? He's up there, I'm down there. So, we facing each other, but he's on top, So we doing what we doing. We getting there, we grind, we grooving, we vibing. And then I hear a door because his parents, they had a house. So the bedrooms was upstairs. So I hear a door. And I'm in the bed, I'm laying down, I'm like, you know, he's still moving and grooving. And I got my ears open like this. Like, I'm like, hello, hello. That's how my ears are. You know, I'm on point with mine. It's like, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm always listening to what's around me. So I'm listening, got my ear out, and I hear his mother's voice. And not only do I hear her voice, but I hear her friend's voice. And they came in the house. So I'm tapping them. I said, your mother here. Mind you, the crazy thing about this, y'all, he has a door to his bedroom, but the door was off the hinges and put to the side. So now there's no door there. There's no door there. So I'm pushing him off me. I'm like, yo, your mother, I hear your mother. He said, no, my mother gone. I said, listen, I can hear your mother just walked in the door. So he stopped for a minute and he heard her. But I don't know if this is all men or just my man, but when he's close to his completion, he is not moving for nothing in the world. I am hitting him, literally, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm hitting him, I'm pushing him, I'm slapping him in his face. Get up, because mind you, I know he has no door. So soon, all right, this is how his upstairs is. Soon as you get to the top of the stairs, there's the hallway going this way and the hallway going this way. His room is directly to the end of the hall. So soon as you walk upstairs, soon as you get to the top of the stairs, if you look to your left, you see all the way into his bedroom. And he don't have a door. So I knew the minute she got upstairs, she was going to see us. So I'm pushing him. I'm slapping him. Get up. Will you get up? Stop. Just get up. He would not budge. He was zoned. He was in his feelings. He was in the motion. He was in the moment. He was not getting up for nobody. I'm like, this nigga, excuse me, but that's what I was thinking. This nigga done lost his mind. So I'm bop. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he jumps up off me. Mind you, we both are butt naked, like in our baby, well, not in our birthday suits, basically. We are both butt naked because we figured nobody was home. His sister's away at college. His father is correction officer, so he don't get off of work till like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So his mother's going with her friend. So we had the whole house ourselves. So there was no reason to have any clothes on. So we got completely nude. Next thing I know, I hear someone coming up the stairs. He jumps off of me. Runs through the hallway before she could get up the stairs. When we heard her, she was just coming up the steps. So he had enough time to jump off me and jump and run. He jumps off of me. He goes running to the bathroom. He runs in the bathroom. He closes the door. Now, I'm scared to death because I'm like, she's going to catch me naked in his bedroom. So I knew his sister, her bedroom was right next door to his. So I said, I'm going to make a run for it. I'm going to run in his sister's room and close the door. Because I know she's going to know that I'm in here, but at least she won't see me naked. That was my concern, that she caught me naked. Because I could have said anything, you know, while I was in her room for what, I don't know. I would have thought of something. But as long as she didn't catch me naked, I was good. I go running out of his room. As I'm running out of his room in the hallway, she's already at the top of the stairs. So all I heard was, ah! That's all I heard. I ran in his sister's room and I closed the door. But no, I didn't get the door. I didn't get to close the door because by the time I got in his room, in her room, I went to close the door. When I went to close the door, his mother grabbed the knob on the other side of the door. She's pushing the door to get in. I'm pushing her to close the door. So we both on opposite sides, and we're like this, pushing the door. And she's just steady pushing the door, and I'm pushing it, and I'm scared to death. And I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. When I tell you, I didn't even have on a pair of socks. I was new, like I just came into the world. This lady is pushing the door, trying to get in. I'm pushing the door, trying to keep her out. So I finally had to say, Miss Robinson, I'm naked. And that's when she stopped. And all I heard was, you and Keith better not be fucking in my house. When I heard that, I feel so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. And she said that, and then I guess she went into her bedroom, got what she needed because her friend was still downstairs waiting for her. She left out of her room and is walking downstairs. As she's walking downstairs, she's telling her friend what she just saw. They both laughing, cracking up. When I tell you they was laughing, cracking up, saying, and she's coming downstairs telling her, I just caught one running past my room, butt ass naked, da 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 da. They both laughing like crazy. Now, mind you, his mother loved me, but she didn't want stuff like that going on in her house. So it was funny at the time to her, but she got in his ass later on. And so did I when he came out the damn bathroom. When she left after she left out of the house, her and her friend was laughing. As she's telling her, going down the stairs, they was both laughing. But then when I heard the door close, the outside door close, I ran to his window. I ran back to his room and looked out to his window because his bedroom was to the front of the house. I see them. They slapping they leg. Ah, ha, ha. They cracking. I mean, they going down the stairs. They cracking up and they slapping their legs and they cracking up. Let me tell you, when I tell you, I didn't come back to his house for about 2 months after that because I was too ashamed to see his mother. I wanted it to die down. Hopefully she'd forget about it, you know. So he comes out the bathroom. He says to me, no, matter of fact, he didn't even come out the bathroom. He peeked out the bathroom and he said, is she gone? Now, by this time when he finally came out, I was dressed because I'm like, so I said to him, what the hell is wrong with you? So he was like, what? I said, why the hell are you running? This is your house. Why the hell didn't you? I said, she knew you were sick. So it's only, you know, she would only find it natural that you would be in the bed. You could have just covered up to your neck and said, hey, Mom, and just played the sick role. Because when she left, she knew you were sick. You had on your long johns and your robe when she left. You told her you was going upstairs and getting to bed because you was achy. So when she came in, you could have just said, I wanted to get under the cover. You could have let me go into the bathroom. This way I could have went in there and put my clothes on. This way when I came out, it would have just looked like I went to the bathroom. I said, what is wrong with you? This is your house. What the hell are you running for? I said, you run out of your room and locks the door. Mind you, I didn't even tell you this part. When I first ran out of his room, I went to the bathroom first. And he locked the door, told me, no, don't come in here. I'm in here. Go in. I'm like, what? You know what? I should have broke up with him right then and there. To be honest with you, I should have just deaded him right then and there. After that, I was like, what the hell are you running for? This is your house. This is your bedroom. What are you running for? You should have stayed under the cover. Let me run in the bathroom. This way, while I was in the bathroom, I could have changed my clothes. And this way, when I came out, I would have been fully dressed and it would have just looked normal. You're sick. You're in the bed. I came to visit you. I had to go to the bathroom. That's it. I said, now she done seen my naked ass. Oh my gosh, it was just embarrassing. When I finally came back around 2 months later, she said, hi, Tawana. I said, hi, Miss Robinson. And she just bust out and started laughing. She ain't say nothing else. She just bust out and started laughing. When I tell you that was embarrassing as hell, I was mad at her for a minute behind that, because I'm like, I don't understand. Like, you got me and your mother playing tug of war with the door. She trying to get in, I'm trying to keep her out. And I finally had to just say, Miss Robinson, I'm naked. Because that's the only way she would have stopped. If I wouldn't have said that, she would have kept pushing the door. And at this time, she was a little stronger than me. So at this time, she would have pushed me. She would have pushed her way in, and she would have just saw me. So I had to tell her. But when I'm telling you, when I was not going to mention it to her, I'm thinking when I came back around, 2 months had passed, so I'm in the clear. She ain't thinking about that no more. She ain't worried about that. For, the past 2 months, she done had groceries, laundry to do, run her numbers, you know what I'm saying, do what she do, hanging out with her friends. She ain't thinking about me and what happened. That was 2 months ago. I was wrong, because when she seen me, I said, hi, Miss Robinson. She said, hi, Tawana, and just started busting out laughing. I mean, when I tell you she laughed, and I knew exactly what that was. She never said anything. She didn't mention it to me. She just laughed so hard. And I'm standing there looking so stupid and just out. Oh, man. And when I told him about it, he laughed. I said, did she say anything to you? He said, yeah, she chewed me out about it. I said, I ain't coming to your house no more. He said, stop playing. He said, yes, you are. I said, no, I'm not doing it. So anytime after that we got together, it was at my house, because my mother worked and she was, she used to go to her sister's house all the time. So the house used to be empty a lot. So, but man, when I tell you ooh, I would never want to go through that again, ever in life. Oh, to know that she seen me like that. Anyway, y'all, I gotta eat a cookie. Yeah, I really should have broke up with him after that. I don't know what I was thinking. He was a nice guy, so I stayed with him. Well, it's a good thing I did. I got 4 beautiful children, 6 beautiful grandchildren out of it, so whatever. But that was my first and last time. But anyway, y'all, that's my story time, y'all. I'm pretty sure I got more stories to tell y'all about. That one's crazy, but anyway, y'all, I gotta go. So, like I always say, be blessed, stay blessed. Like this video, thumbs up this video, share with your family and your friends. And if you're new here to my channel, welcome. Thank you. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like my content. And if you have been here with me for a while, thank you for coming back. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all are the best, in my opinion, And to my WOW family, hey girls, how y'all doing? And look for more of these stories to come, y'all. I don't know how often, but look for them to come sooner or later. All right, so I'm about to be out, y'all. I'm going to finish off this one cookie, and then I'm going in the room, find me a movie to watch, and I'm going to chill for the rest of the day, y'all. So anyway, y'all, until I see you again, till I speak to y'all again, peace.